Look no further. I've got all sorts of items.
Hey, friend!
Come on,
What can I
people,
help
don't
you find?
miss this.
Excuse me.
Fresh veggies for sale. Pumpkins as big as your head.
Mission complete!
Tasted. No further. I've got all
Yes.
Come on, people, don't miss this.
For a limited time only, I'm slapping your man.
Spruce up your home with some new colors.
Excuse me.
Easier than eating apples.
You'll want to see these products. Trust me.
For a limited time only, I'm slashing all my prices. A fine hello to you! Thanks for the business.
I'm all ears. Can I take a look? That went well. Enhancing your sigils? Come again.
Need something? Which will it be? What do you say? Will you accept it? Be on your way.
Time for training.
You're bringing the whole circus,
Let
huh?
our fists
On your
rebel! Our
toes!
hot Skybreaker!
Just like we practiced.
Let's keep it up!
In the sky!
They're open. I'm right behind you.
Leave it to me!
Fists forged from sable.
And arms acquired through adversity.
Uh-oh! Go get him!
You're finished. Stay calm, everyone.
Slip of the clouds! Break the soil!
Rain on the head. Pass away. Come.
Uh-oh! This guy looks strong! You better watch out!
Wind in the
Trickery!
The tide rises. Winter spray. Feel the fight. Let us take them after you. All support. Well done, everyone. The honor's all mine.
The way of
Watch out!
Certain as death foam on the sea.
I like
Russet blue.
Spines! Better act quick before they run!
Meet your end.
from the clouds! Break the storm!
Enchanted land. The tide rises.
Run! Don't let him get away!
I like trickery! Our hot Skybreaker!
focused. You got it.
Into my
I must find my center of focus. Foam on the sea.
more fury, more rage!
They shall fall. You have my blade.
Clever as the snake!
You never fail me. Keep it up. I owe you much. Dance of the pink feather.
Descend! It's the Falcon!
Uh-oh, this guy looks strong. You better watch out. Looking good so far. You got this.
I love when a plan comes together.
The mountain! Blazing fist of the Red Lotus! Arctic
To
Hawk!
arms!
From the clouds! Breaks the storm!
Namaya! Yes! Moonrise! Captain! I'll get him! Captain!
Let's go! Well,
Shine as one! Common flame!
anything less would be an insult!
Always comes in. Crap. Think they poisoned you.
Iron shoulder are hot! Unleash the
No escape.
beast! Keen as the hawk!
Right. I won't
Boys,
lose focus.
You better act quick before they run. There's still enemies left, but you can take them. Looks like they're coming for us. You ready?
Finish!
Descend! It's the Falcon!
We're in the hole now. Keep it up.
A spider bite!
Rain on the head.
And I think that's everything. You were awesome out there.
Feed your own army!
Vegetables for sale, all organic.
Welcome. I can make any weapon you want. Take care. I'm all tempering your weapons. Leave it to me. It's a great success. Leave it to me. Thanks for coming.
Hello. Let's see.
Will you take this one? We're counting on you.
You stand in my way! The way of the beast! blood
Sing,
royal.
my blade.
Well?
Certain as the tide rises.
Iron blood leads the beast! Never as the snake!
Let's keep it up.
Indeed.
We're in
Let's
harmony.
keep it up. This doesn't bode well.
I shall go!
Wow.
I like a message!
Oh, no. Your best baby
Our high
charging.
is turning!
Tide rises. Come on. Win in the field. Pond
Iron shoulder! The river boils! This is the fountain! Bring the flood! That was a battle for the ages!
Hey, yeah.
I'll finish this.
Crescent moon.
Keep your cool.
Our generous!
Enough of you.
Pass away.
What's with the sand?
Blind my shield.
Whatever they're doing, make it stop.
Breathe light. Float. Rain on the earth. Never falls. Enchanted power.
Eruption! Descend! Is the fountain!
Tear them down for the
We
sun.
strike as
Leave
one.
it to me!
Mighty as an ox. Swift as a
Understood.
falcon.
I sense great but glorious rain! Iron shoulder!
Throw you off down. Do your best, people.
Prepare yourself.
Ignition!
One soul. 1,000 deaths. Butterfly effect. Moonrise.
Our hot Skybreaker!
Catalina.
I'll end them.
Into the army.
Randigosa!
Be gone into infinity!
Reporting in. Tempest Blade.
Iron shoulder!
Shine as one. Tide of chaos.
It's over already? Boy, you're on a roll.
Intriguing. Behold! Ah! True ferocity!
Discount free. Buy one, get one free. Come on, people, don't miss this.
Need something? Which will it be? Will you take this one? Best of luck.
Let us depart for glory. Behold the
We've got
fruits of my training. Stay
calm, everyone.
Descend as the fountain.
Armor break!
Perish!
The river boils.
It's working!
Iron shoulder.
Wind in the field.
That's one wave down, but looks like there's still more of them. No fair! It called its buddies!
Our hot
Crying for help, you get greedy!
Rain on the hills.
What? Iron shoulder.
Victory lies ahead!
Bring it.
Don't get carried
You
away!
have my gratitude.
Watch out!
I'll finish this!
From the clouds breaks the storm.
Pass away!
Foe on the sea. Life is a
Well,
rises.
into my trap. Take the sky. Iron shoulder.
No escape!
Wind in the
Our
field.
hot skybreaker.
Enchanted lands!
What? From the clouds breaks the storm.
Come on, ready?
Put them on ice!
You were so heroic, Captain. Never fear, Sky
That's
Citizen.
one wave down, but looks like there's still more of them. They just keep coming, but we'll show them who's boss.
Devastation!
Iron shoulder.
Not now,
Sanders going to be loosened.
Our hot skybreaker.
I see all.
The river boils.
Cross it through.
I'll finish this!
I hate walking in the sand. Do your best, people.
Your move.
No more!
Descend as the falcon.
Tide rises.
Light wall!
Rain on the hills.
Lord,
Enchanted lands!
from the clouds breaks the storm.
Cross it through.
Bring it.
Foam on the sea.
Prepare yourself!
More fury, more rain.
Decay! Meteorite!
Wind in the field.
Descend as the falcon.
The butterfly emerges.
Good work. Keep it up, and we'll finish the next wave in no time.
Iron shoulder.
Your best. I'm not liking the look of this. But don't let it intimidate them.
Pink petals.
What?
Breathe life.
From the clouds breaks the storm.
There's nothing to fear!
Thousand thank you. I like it. Right. Eternal rage time. Blazing fist of the Red Lotus.
Reporting in! Catalina!
I'll protect you! Namaya!
Yes! Butterfly! Shine as one! Common flare! Strike now!
Do it again!
Harmony is the basis of power.
Mine!
Winter Spray!
They shall fall! You have my blade!
The tide
Is
rises.
the eternal rage style!
And just like the sun, it can both nurture and destroy.
More fury! More rage!
Get behind the shield!
Into my trap!
Foam on the sea. Now to your best.
Prepare yourself!
From the clouds, break the storm!
Are you injured? There's nothing to fear.
Many things.
Enough of you!
Iron shoulder!
Foam on the sea.
Descend as the falcon! Unleash the beast! Dismiss the tiger!
I'll always be by your side.
I like what?
Tide rises.
On guard!
Take the sky! Our hot skybreaker!
What's with the sand?
Iron shoulder!
The pond settles. Now! They're mine!
From the
You
clouds,
did it!
break
We
the
both
storm!
did it! The tide rises.
I'll finish this!
Leave it to me! Big sister's here!
And I think that's everything. You were awesome out there.
Reject impossibility!
Good day. Let's see. Please come again.
A little less than an hour later, it was time to depart. But Vern was nowhere to be found.
Hurry, Skyfarers! We can't waste another second!
The later we got there, the more supplies would be stolen or destroyed. This could add up to weeks or even months of delays in Tempeal's restoration. Vern, I hope you're okay, bud. I was worried out of my mind. But a captain's gotta do what a captain's gotta do. I left a message for Vern with the merchant, and we set out.
Goblins? I can't even fight stinking goblins! What good am I? Just a scaredy lizard who brings everybody down. Man. If only I was more like my pal, swinging swords and shooting spells. Then I'd finally be able to help out. Maybe I could have stopped Avia from taking Lyria. Maybe I could have done something. How do you live the skyfaring life without combat skills? Heck, I can't even blow sparks, much less fire. What kind of dragon can't breathe fire? Ha! I tell everybody I'm a cool dragon, but I'm just a faker.
You are unworthy.
You were right, Ed. I'm not worthy. Not worthy of being in the crew. Not worthy of being the captain's best bud.
Oh, finally, here you are. I was looking everywhere for you.
Uh-huh. What did this old dude want with me?
Your captain left you a message. The crew's gone on ahead, but as an indispensable member of the Grand Cipher, they want you with them as soon as possible. And that's an order.
Indispensable? That meant, like, VIP, right? Me? For a second there, I was about to blow it off. Like, yeah, right, my bud's just saying that. But then I remembered, this crew had always kept it real. No lies, no flattery. Yeah, we kicked butt because we believed in one another. These guys were my best friends. And maybe we weren't perfect. I mean, we lost to Id, but my bud put his captain boots on and got right back up and tried again. It was never about swords or magic. It was about always moving forward, never giving up. And more than anything, it was about being there for each other. What was I worrying about? Who cares if I couldn't fight? There are 1,000,002 ways to help on an adventure. I mean, you try questing without a cook or a healer.
Hello? Merchant of Vern, do you read me? If you're done daydreaming now, I've got a ship ready to go.
It was time to get a move on, or I wasn't worth my scales. Sorry, everybody. Your pal Vern is on his way.
Prep and ready.
The supply should be this way. Let's move.
Uh-oh, our potion stock's running low. We'll be okay against a few goblins.
Okay, just don't overdo it.
Feel the fight!
I hope Vern's okay.
He was really down, wasn't he? Poor Vern.
Get out of our way! We're in a hurry here! Ha!
Bravery lies ahead!
Float. Don't go out! The tide rises!
Damn, we're back for more. Right when we were about to cross a finish line.
Some people! Over there, by the supplies! We have to go help them!
Folks doing okay?
Skyfarers! We're doing better now. We need these supplies to repair some fuel. Please, would you protect them?
We're on it! Okay! Phew. I think that was the last of them.
Thank you. You've saved Tempeal's future.
Heads up, goblin reinforcements. Just don't quit.
Did you miss me? Took me forever to catch up.
Vern!
Vern, was that an explosive? When did you get bombs?
Here come more of those stinking gobbles. Can you take them?
Sure can!
We're in the game.
those goblins manage to steal any more of the supplies, then the relief effort's good as done. No kidding. They've already hauled half our grain to higher ground.
Higher ground? Sounds like a job for a cool dragon.
That's a great idea, Vern. Put your wings to use.
Are you sure you can manage? What if the goblins spot you?
He's a king. I'll be back in 30 seconds or your money back.
Clock time! Intensive blast!
I found some of the stolen supplies. They're safe and sound.
Delightful pink cloud! Watch out!
Here's second brother. I'm feeling wonderful. Everyone feeling better?
Thanks, Vern! You're a lifesaver!
Those goblins are getting nasty. Don't fall for their tricks.
Not quite! Panacea! You're so thoughtful, Captain. I'll finish this! Found your way!
Those stinking gobos didn't get a single sack. Where's that came from?
The enemy have started their retreat. I think the worst has passed.
Thanks to you Skyfarers, Tempeal's finally gonna be rebuilt. We owe you everything.
Vern was the real MVP.
Aw, shucks. I bet you say that to all your lifelong pals.
That worked out? Just like always. After we'd secured the supplies, Vern talked about how he didn't think he was good enough for the crew. Obviously, he was the only one that felt that way. I'd always appreciated his support. During fights, he was a supply runner, lookout, and cheerleader. And both on and off the battlefield, he was my courage. But even the best people, and dragons, get discouraged sometimes. I really should have been more vocal about my appreciation. But he knows now. We won the day because he came flying to the rescue. Just like I knew he would.
I'll always be there for you, pal.
He was back to his old self, basking in the praise of the crew, which caused his ego to swell like a balloon, but hey, who doesn't need a little confidence boost after a dip? And Vern, let me just say it now. I value you and all the hard work you do. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Need something? This one? Sometime after our mission in Tempeal, we bumped into the old merchant in Folka.
Well, look who the cat dragged in. Thanks for handling things in Tempeal. You all deserve the best.
Tempeal had been roughed up by Furykin's rampage, and all of the locals were busy repairing the damage. The work we did that day had been crucial to those recovery efforts.
Out of curiosity, my young lizard friend, were you much help to your crew?
Uh-oh, he said the L word. I turned to Vern, ready for his usual furious tagline.
Thanks, Pops. You really helped me see the light.
Ah, this was new. The old man threw an apple to Vern and they exchanged a nod. Then, without explaining this bizarre bond between them that just came out of the blue, he left.
Does anyone else feel like the space-time continuum just broke?
Io was staring dumbfounded at the small dragon, who was already happily munching away on a tart Granny Smith. Had he matured? Enough to ignore his most hated of hated insults? Seriously, this is just too much to believe. He called you a lizard and everything! Maybe the ship will be a little quieter from now on, huh?
Hold it! I ain't no lizard! And don't you say that in front of the apple! What if it hears you?
Maybe he'd get there in another adventure or two.
I mean, sure, the Nautilus may be old, but she's got plenty of potential. She could easily outpace any other cargo ship in the fleet. At least 3 times faster!
Found the poor bastard blathering his woes at a tavern in Folka. The seat next to his happened to be conveniently open, so I took it. Without so much as asking my name, he launched into story after story. It was clear he still needed to vent. Apparently, he just recently started his career as an engineer. Planned on restoring the Nautilus. It would revitalize the local economy, help Folka this, assist Timpil that. He went on and on. But I knew he wasn't going to feel better until he confronted the actual issue at hand. Don't get me wrong, I think it's great you want to help your home like this, but that's not the real reason you're upset, is it?
That obvious, huh? I, made a promise to my friends. One day we'd fly our beloved Nautilus across the skies together.
But the ship in question was long past its heyday and had deteriorated beyond the point of conventional repair. Time is a cruel but patient mistress, and among the original Nautilites, only Kent had yet to accept reality. After he finished his explanation, silence fell between us. Well, until another man frantically stumbled into the tavern. I'd seen him somewhere before. Oh yeah, one of the naysayers from earlier, the merchant.
Somebody help! Anybody! Monsters are ransacking my precious cargo!
I was torn. Do my civil duty as a skyfarer and save the cargo, or help this ass determined to crush the dreams of my newfound friend? So, I asked Kent.
What? Of course you should help him!
Not a moment's hesitation from the kid. I liked that. This would have been the perfect moment to ensure the continued survival of the Nautilus, at least in the short term. But despite that, Kent didn't think twice about helping his fellow man. Hell yeah, Kent. I'll see what I can do.
Oh boy. Duty calls.
According to the merchant, our destination should be around here. I just hope there's anything left to save. Let's get moving. Goblins? What the hell are they doing here? I'll say we didn't warn you.
Victory lies ahead!
Oh yeah!
Come on!
Heads up, people! Fire in the hole! Not bad, if I say so myself. Now then, where were we? That must be the cargo we're looking for. Cargo's safe and sound. Maybe. Looks like it's been rummaged through.
We've got goblins and wyverns on our trail!
They'll take more than that to dupe us.
Ever tasted lead? Fire!
You're right, people!
You should.
I'm up.
Things are about to get dicey. Just don't let him get close to the cargo.
Bring out the big gun! Lay it on him!
There's still more of them! Stay sharp, everybody!
This should do the trick.
Sucks to be you!
One more!
Hot enough for ya? Bet it all on the bullet! Trigger finger is itching! Been saving this one! Take that! Clean the eye!
So the big shot finally decided to show up, huh?
Well, you're going down like the rest of them. Bring out the big gun! Upsy daisy! That all? Little present for ya!
You monsters screwed up big time today, as you chose to mess with the best crew to ever cross these skies.
Ha! No need to thank me. Oh, you're a lifesaver. How could I ever thank you?
You want to thank someone? Thank him. I gestured toward Kent. The man's face filled with shame as the irony dawned on him.
So it was you, huh? Hey, listen. I'm sorry about earlier. I could have heard you out.
After the merchant left, I wanted to focus on the next goal at hand. Putting some wind back in the Nautilus's sails. So I proceeded to do some intelligent and, dare I say, brilliant thinking on the topic when Kent asked what I was talking about. Whoops, must have been thinking out loud again. You just wait and see.
Need something?
How many times do I gotta say it? Getting parts to fix the Nautilus out here in the boonies is next to impossible.
I've never been good with women. My words never come out quite the way I mean for them to. I thought maybe Miss Mechanic would be on board, but... I probably shouldn't be doing this behind Kent's back anyway.
I'm telling you, I've tried everything. Sure, I'd love to see her fly again, but it's time to... get real. Right?
Hey, come on. That was against the rules. How was I supposed to keep a stern attitude against that blubbering mess? When I finally got a word in edgewise, I let her know I already had the parts she needed. Picked them up here and there, across Fanta Grande and Nala Grande. Here, this what you need? I'll cut you a deal.
Wait, how? Where in the skies did you find these?
Caught up in her excitement, she leapt at me. Whoa, not so close, Missy. Of course, she paid me no regard. It was the parts she had her eyes on.
Some modifications here and there, I could... Yeah. I can't believe it! The dream is alive!
Yep, the dream was alive. She didn't have to say it. The look on her face was enough. All that hubbub from earlier was nowhere to be found. After forking over the payment, she happily took the spare parts off my hands. She also made sure to plant a big fat kiss on my cheek before scurrying off. Sheesh, at least warn a guy beforehand, right? Women, I swear. In any case, the winds were starting to blow back in their favor.
When Tempeal was hit by a devastating storm, refugees flocked to the safe haven of Folka. We heard the news and docked on the island, which was buzzing with activity. It was clear. All hands were needed on deck as reconstruction efforts got underway. So we walked through the city, looking out for opportunities to help. That's when we saw a distressed young draft. We didn't know the details, but it was plain as day that something wasn't right. He was stumbling around, eyes unfocused, and staring into space. I couldn't shake the feeling that we shouldn't leave him on his own, so we ended up trailing him. We came to the edge of a cliff. Though the morning sun shone on our faces, a frigid wind blew down our backs. The draft just stood at the edge, staring at something only he could see. Hey, careful there! With a wind whipping around like this, you might lose your footing! The draft whirled around, taken off guard. After a while, he looked away, shrugging.
Thanks for your concern.
You look like you've got something on your mind. If you want a friendly ear, you've got him here.
I guess I do.
He smiled, though the expression didn't reach his eyes. The draft introduced himself as Karzeda. Back in Tempeal, he was a jeweler's apprentice.
My childhood friend was caught up in that storm. I was in love with her. Could never get up the courage to tell her. And now it's too late.
Karzeda bit down on his lip, as if he was trying to hold back his despair. He went on, telling us that he'd hit a slump in his apprenticeship. Nothing he did could gain his master's approval. His frustration boiled over, and he got into a rip-roaring fight with his friend. Hurt, she fled from the workshop. He didn't go after her.
I wish I had, because that's the day the storm came.
Karzeda's face twisted in agony. He made a mistake, and it ended up costing him someone dear. I could understand all too well. Karzeda stared at the sunbeams as they illuminated the cliffside. His eyes were watering, and not just from the sun's rays.
When we were kids, we made a promise. Once I became a proper jeweler, I'd share my most treasured secret with her. Cowardly, yes, but that was the only way I could tell her how I felt.
It all made sense now. His deepest, darkest regret was putting off telling her what was in his heart for so long.
We made that promise ages ago. I wouldn't have been surprised if she forgot all about it.
Karzeda paused, as if remembering something. He lifted his gaze to the sky, then continued.
Oh, right. I have to go back to the mines in Tempeal. There are keepsakes of hers there. I don't think she can move on without them.
I could tell how important this was to him. But when the people fled Tempeal, a horde of monsters moved right on in. Actually, forget the fiends. Karzeda wasn't in shape to go anywhere right now. What do these keepsakes look like? I can head to the mines and track them down for you. Considering his condition, I wasn't about to give him room to argue. Besides, I know all about not being able to share the important stuff with a loved one while there's still time. There's so much I didn't get to tell my family. Even now, thinking of our old house makes my heart ache something fierce. That day, there was no one to greet me when I opened the door. Seeing the cold remains of my home tore open a void in my heart. But you know what? I managed to keep going because my friends were there for me. This time it was my turn to support someone who needed it. The keepsake should be somewhere around here. Might as well inspect the mine shafts as we go too.
Whoa! The place is crawling with goblins!
How about you can't just let them run amok? Time to get to work. Get wrapped! They act like they own the place. Have a face full of points. Sorry, but you're gonna have to. Well, who invited you to the party? Here's a little payback.
Watch out! That one's got a bomb!
You reap what you sow.
Do yourself down!
I won't let you down. Carzada's counting on us to find those keepsakes. A watering can, a shovel. These are the keepsakes.
Huh? Did you hear that?
Here's a butt trick. Oh, no!
Finish!
We got the big one. I think we can rest easy. Yeesh, the place was crawling with goblins. Good thing we came instead of Carzada. Carzada said his friend loved flowers. Tempeal's soil was harsh and didn't lend itself to flora, but her dream was to grow a variety of flowers and let them bloom all over the land. Knowing how much her dream meant to her, Carzada wanted to bring her gardening tools back and place them in front of her grave. His hands were trembling when I passed them over.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
He was so choked with emotion that each word sounded pained, like thorns sticking in his throat. I kept my eyes on him. It felt like if I looked away for even a second, he'd fade into the great blue beyond. He was still grappling with his hurt. You wanted to say goodbye to her properly, right? Come on, I'll go with you. I slapped him on the shoulder, silently willing him to pull himself together.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Carzada hugged the tools tightly against his chest, his teeth biting down hard on his lip. It broke my heart, seeing someone so young deal with such overwhelming tragedy. The least I could do was help him see this through.